Well, look at that. It is heavily corroded, but I don't know what it is. We're going to take the shovel and crack some of that rust off there and see if we can figure out. I don't think it's just a nail. Oh, look at that.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Good morning, guys. They were calling for rain, but as you can see, there is sunshine hitting my face. So I'm packing up the truck. I gave Kyle, the new detectoring guy, a call this morning. He's going to borrow the 600. I've put some gear together for him. I don't know if it's going to work or last. The old TRX got wet a few seasons back. Hasn't worked great since then. But if a guy doesn't have any pinpointer, this will be better than nothing. We're going to head back to the Colonial site today. He likes to hike. So I'm going to show him the fort. We're going to do a bit of swinging around there because I found some great stuff the other day when I was in there. And then we're going to take a little bit of a hike and just see what we can find between the two of us. And Mr. Gage is going to join us. So let's do this. All right, so we're at the fort. I showed Kyle the things I found the other day. He's raring to go. And we're going to swing a couple hours here anyway and see. We may go down into the wet. I brought the boots to go down where we found the gold buttons and stuff before. Maybe another axe head down in there. Who knows? Let's get at it. Everybody's happy. Kyle's digging. Gage has got a stick. I'm on a signal. All right, this one's deep. Down there 10 inches right now. Under a big root, of course. It always is on this site. Hey, that's a bit of a mystery to me. That was down there a foot. There's no way that that is Colonial. I think it's in here. Gonna be a little tiny piece of nail, probably. Or one of those little round balls, maybe. So far, nothing to show you guys but 300-year-old nails. The foot down here under this root. I got something else, I don't know. Might be just a nail, I have no clue. Okay, I got it now, I can feel it, it's round. What the hell? A second one? I'm telling you guys, what's going on? Okay, so I do remember there was a power line, a power pole that we found from maybe the 1940s, 1950s up on that hill, and Hydro had run an old power line along the edge of the swamp. So those two big washers I found must have been from when Hydro came through here, 50, 60 years ago and worked this area, cleared it all. And there is further down it's still there today and in use today, a Hydro line. Just to show you guys, I have dug a half dozen of these old rose head square nails, but nothing of value so far. And I'm not sure where Kyle went. He wandered off. Again, under the roots right here. Always under the roots. Something in there. Okay, I got it now. That looks like an old knife blade. That's old. You guys remember those Colonial knives that I found, which had a very distinct curve? Kind of reminds me of this a little bit. Yeah, in fact it does. Starts up high, comes down, and then goes like an S on the bottom. That's a 300-year-old Colonial knife blade right there. Broken on both ends. That would have been the tip right there on the right. Alright, so Kyle says he's got some nails and a musket ball and something he doesn't know what it is. I just wanted to show him the knife blade. I'm pretty sure that is off the old style Colonial knives. It's got a little bit of an S shape to it. It's broken on both ends, so it's hard to see, but...
Looks like it though.
Yeah, I think so. A full-size musket ball, or... Oh yeah. Nice. Have you ever dug a musket ball before?
Never, that's the first.
There you go. Still got the sprule on it. So that's where they were making them, and then they cut those off after, but we know this site here, they were making musket balls. That's cool, man. And what's the thing you didn't know what it was? So he's got 2 rose head nails there. And I just want to say, you know, man, that's about all you're going to get here, nails. Well, the musket ball is pretty cool, right?
Oh yeah, first one.
Okay, I got something here. Pretty solid signal. Good iron grunt to it, but there's also a nice high tone. Yeah, nails everywhere. Do that again. How deep was it?
About this deep.
Look at this, guys. Look at this buckle he just found. Colonial all day long. That is crazy. That is pretty awesome. It's still got the chafe in there. It's got multiple chafes. Yeah, let's brush this off.
That's cool, eh?
Yeah, that's sweet. All right, so I gave it a good brush off for Kyle here, and you can see it's like a 3-prong chafe. So there's the 2 pieces on the back here that go up to the top, and there's the one down here on the bottom. And you can see it's got a spot to go into there's like a locking piece on there. So very old design, you know, 300 years or more. That is cool. Good find.
Right on.
Okay, now he's getting his learn on. He says, I found something else strange. It's got a hole in it. Do you know what that is? Yes, I do know what that is. That is a pipe stem. So we found a few bowls here. You'll find the either made out of bone or clay. I don't know what that
Yeah, I don't know.
is made out of. Bone, maybe? But you can definitely tell the holes in there. That's a pipe stem. That's a cool artifact, man.
Yeah, it might be bone. It looks kind of porous.
Doesn't look like clay, eh?
No,
Really?
I don't think so.
No, the end looks porous. Yeah, cool. See if you can find the bowl. There'll be an inch, 3/4 of an inch. Depends on the size. There'll be a bigger piece in there.
Sweet deal.
Okay, this doesn't look like much, guys, but I think it's actually a broken iron buckle. It makes a little bit of an L shape there, and some of the earlier buckles that were iron, there won't be much of them left, but that's what it looks like. So Kyle's finding some pretty cool stuff down there. That means 2 things. I've got to move down there where he is, and secondly, his rental fee on that detector starts right now. I told him, when you start finding cooler stuff than me, the rental is no longer free. He knows what time it is. Lunchtime. You little beggar. Just showing Kyle the rest of the trail here. Where I found those other copper arrowheads is just up on that bank in front of him. But as we were walking along here, we saw a nice big moose track. I thought I'd show you guys. I was telling Kyle that the fort is up there on the high ground. It comes down into a low end and it goes back up to high ground over there. And we have found hundreds of musket balls in there. And here is a pistol shot. We're gonna spend an hour in here, just see if we can find any buttons we missed or more musket balls, whatever. I just called Kyle. I told him he's gonna like this one. Come look at this, buddy. I've never found one like this.
No way.
Yup. We found a couple flat ones before, but not small like that.
Look at that.
Look at this. It's a trade arrow point, guys. That's crazy. Now John found one much bigger and different shape than that. Wow. That makes my day right there. And right beside that little arrowhead is a pristine rose head nail. You can see where they smashed the top 4 ways on there. And look at the shape of this thing. It's immaculate. You know, 350 plus years old. You can see the red, the copper coming through it. That's why they survived and in such good shape, is they're very high copper content. Okay, take a look at this. So I just pulled it out and I thought it was a clump of iron and I broke the end off of it and you can see something inside there. I think it's an old button, man. I'm not sure what it is, so let's do this live. It's like cemented around it, whatever. What is?
Okay. Looks like it's got a ridge on it.
Maybe this is the entire. Maybe this is the thing. I don't know. I thought it was encased in. It's definitely maybe a button or something. I thought it was encased in dirt. Sorry, guys. Let me brush this off. It's definitely got a round edge to it there. Okay, so I figured out what it is. Sean has wandered off. He said it was cool before he wandered off. But right there, you can see a little bit of white showing through. It's actually a lead musket ball, a smashed musket ball. And he brought up a great point because I said that there was a battle here. He said, well, that one impacted something or somebody. And that's true. That's exactly what happened. I mean, this is, we literally pulled 150 musket balls out of here. And I'm still pulling them out. And this one hit somebody. Well, look at that. It is heavily corroded, but I don't know what it is. We're going to take the shovel and crack some of that rust off there. And see if we can figure out. I don't think it's just a nail. Not with that much of an end on it. Alright, hard to do this with just one hand, but oh, look at that. What is that? I'm going to very carefully knock some more rust off of that. I know what it is. I knocked some more rust off the end. I think I know what it is. Is that the arm off of a clock or something? That is old. Dude, come look at this. Look at this, guys. We are baffled as to what it is. It's like heart-shaped on both ends. It's got a fancy design. You turn it over and there's a big square on the back that it would have fit into. I was thinking originally like part of a clock, like the pointer off of a clock, but it's heavy and it just doesn't make sense. And what would it be doing out here? So, if any of you know what this is, it's Colonial something, and it's Colonial fancy something.
Exactly.
That is too freaking cool.
That it looks too fancy to be on something crude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely ornate for sure.
Yeah.
The black flies have just chewed every inch of my arms, but it was worth it.